What's up, guys? I'm Carl Carell, and it's another Music Gear Monday. I'm here with Kyle. Today we're talking about the DJM S7, the DJM S11, some of the stuff we like about them, and get the conversation rolling. So,
I'm Kyle. We are in Mile High DJ Supply right now at my store here in Arvada, Colorado, and I am standing next to my favorite mixer, the S11, that I have customized with a beautiful red skin from 12-inch Skins, and my boy Jared over there. Feels good, protects it. He said he loved the S9. I was not an S9 fan. I am in love with the S11, however, and there's been some major adjustments since the S9 came out. And this is the next step up from the S9. The S7 is so much like the S9, but they fixed all the problems that the people that had the S9 didn't like. I think over time, if they do have parts that fail, usually they step it up or change something around, but in this case, I don't know if they did. I would think in 10 years, something would have had to change in manufacturing, probably a whole other country that they're made in and such, but man, it looks almost the same specs across the board. This one looks very dramatically different too. We put a clear faceplate down here and a little Supreme sticker there, and use a label maker to make it super generic.
and I do like this clear faceplate. That is super dope, very unique. What are some features on this guy that right off the bat like pop out at you, like when they introduced it?
I was a little upset because this had already come out, and I said,
That was weird.
I said, wow, okay, they're gonna release a lower number one. Does it have anything that the one I just got doesn't have, you know? And one thing that I thought, well, I wish the S11 had a Bluetooth button, which it actually has a button on the front which allows you to connect to your phone or tablet or anything with a Bluetooth signal and send it directly through the mixer, which makes it really easy for gigs and weddings and everything else, where you just, right here at the shop, we just play music through it all day without a wire now from the aux. We don't need an aux cable anymore. So that's one thing I wish the S11 had. But I'm shocked I'm saying that, because I think this mixer really has everything that I've ever wanted and more.
I just recently copped one, thanks to you guys.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's a really dope mixer. When you look at it, it's probably very overwhelming for people because it has a giant screen on it. There's a lot of random stuff, right?
There really is, yeah.
There's every bell and whistle that you could think of.
There's a lot of hidden features, yeah. I didn't even know, you could do half this cool stuff until I started really getting deep into the mixer. And I believe both of these mixers are capable of a lot of the cool stuff together. One thing is a sine or a saw wave that you can change this effect into, and when you use that on either of the mixers, it puts out that tone, that beep.
Yeah.
And not only does it do that, but it locks to whatever key is on the other side if you want it to, or up and down in the scale. And the scale is controlled on both mixers by up and down here in the volume fader. And then they said, well, that's cool, but let's be able to do fader pitch with real songs too, so you can actually set it to fader pitch.
Okay.
On top of that,
there's more.
There's more. Because even though it's a 2-channel mixer, we are working with 4 decks. This, I believe, is the first mixer that does that. Deck 3 and 4, you're controlling on this screen.
With the screen.
So you can't even do that on the S7. That's the dramatic reason. Really, that plus a few other amenities is the reason you would spend the extra $600 for this mixer, because this one is $19.99 and this one is $13.99. So $1,400 versus $2,000 basically. And that big $600 difference is a lot of the screen. It's also in the faders, even though they look the same. This is a Magvel Pro, this is a Magvel Pro, and I believe these are Magvel Pros, but these feel a little different. They almost feel like the up-channel faders on a DDJ 1000 SRT. This is my favorite fader ever for scratching, mixing everything. The S9 was not. Whenever I was mixing with it, it would bounce off the walls. It had a weird feel on light and mid. Like it was just not my favorite. But this, wow.
From Mile High DJ Supply, if you haven't heard about it, you need to check it out. I'll leave a link in the description below, like you've heard before. Make sure you hop on it.